has a photograph of the south side of Sugarloaf Mountain. Whenever they put all the pipelines in, there's no rules or regulation. They stripped off the locations, they stripped off the side of the mountain, they vacated everything, they did nothing to secure any of the land or anything else. And these films is broad daylight. But we had already went through this, and now whenever they said that the cold front was coming in, or cool front, and the shift in the wind, when it starts coming down out the north, this is what this daylight, sunny, pretty day with clouds. You can see this. And if you ever seen the sandstorm in West Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona, you hadn't seen nothing until you've seen South Sebastian, Arkansas. This was a sickening disgrace. It covered everything, including us, and dust and dirt, and it's that way today. They've never done anything. ADEQ. I talked to this man in Fort Smith, the ADEQ people, and he was going to do something about this years ago. And I waited, and nothing ever happened. I called him one day. I said, what happened to this? And he's come down to see me. He said, Jack, he says, do you know who owns that land up there? And I said, yes, I do. And he said, that's Mr. Chamberlain. This is a man that owns a bank in Danville that financed the Dallas Cowboys. He's too big to regulate. That was basically what ADEQ says. I don't know how big you have to get to be too big to regulate, but you don't have to be very big in Arkansas. Now this right here is that dump site that I told you they built. You can see that red and around the water. The rules and regulations says there will be no fluids escape the dump site. That is specific in state law, unless you're too big to regulate. Josh Fox, when he made Gasland, came down, and this was some of his first filming, but Josh was a young man, struggling, didn't have a very good camera, and whenever they made the film, they rejected the Arkansas beginning, but this was the beginning of Gasland in South Sebastian in Logan County. If anyone remembers a film called Split Estates, do you remember about the big backhoes that was digging holes and burying the chemicals? Well, whenever they found out, we contacted the governor. The governor contacts ADEQ. When you call ADEQ, they're going to call the company first and let them know for 10 days before they come down. They rushed out here, and it was the funniest thing. When I walked out there, it reminded me, Joyce, of your Split Estates. But this is a bulldozer here, and it was sitting straight up and down, and about all it had was just a little bit of the blade and stuff sticking out of here. They was trying to bury this, and it had so much chemicals and stuff hauled in here that all the base would give away, and there really wasn't that much wrong.